Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Monday. And this week I decided to try to make a video of our morning message. So let's see if we can remember how we did our morning message at school. And if you can find all the blends and vowel rules that we've been talking about this year in grade 1-2 class, okay? So our message starts like this. Good morning, boys and girls. I am so excited to send you this message. I miss you all so much. Love, Mrs. Peters. Wow, pretty easy message this morning. I wonder if you can find all of the blends, all the digraphs, and the vowel rules that we've been talking about this year. When I look at the first one, let's read the first sentence and see if we can find any. Good morning, boys and girls. I see an sound in one of the words. Let's see if you can find it. Good job. I bet you a few of you did already. Let's go on to the next one. I am so excited to send you this message. What do you see in those words? I see a few sight words that you've been working on. I am so to you. Wow, a lot of sight words. Then I see a digraph. Remember, a digraph is two letters that make one sound. Did you catch it before I circled it? I bet you did. And when we look at the rest of this word, it's another sight word tucked in the middle of the word. On to the next sentence. I miss you all so much. Can you see the next digraph in the sentence? It says ch. There's two letters that make the one sound. Can you find it? It's right here. Way to go. Good job. There's also some more sight words, and we used a lot today. So, you, all, and another I. What about love, Mrs. Peters? Do you remember that vowel rule that we always find in my name? The sound, the two letters that make in Peters. Good job, boys and girls. It's kind of fun to do something normal like what we used to do, isn't it? I bet you could make your own message and then start to circle them and teach a brother or sister or maybe your mom and dad and show them all the things that you remember about the morning message. Now, boys and girls, I want to just remind you about your spelling words. This week I gave you a whole list of spring words. If you want to do some others, that's okay too. But let's start to think about these spring words because they're the words that we're going to be using in the next few weeks. One word that I gave you was melt. Melt. Don't forget to stretch the word and bring it closer and closer the more you say it, okay? Melt. I can see the snow melting outside my window here. Do you remember how to outline our words? We want to be able to teach mom and dad how we're doing this so that we can remember our small letters, our tall letters, and the letters that hang down low in the basement. And so don't forget to outline them. We're outlining them small, going up for the tall, hang down low. But in this word, there's none that hang down low into the basement, so that's kind of a neat thing. And if you want to make it look really interesting, you could take another color, or maybe two, make a rainbow all the way around it. The other thing that's super important is our vowels, and we need to remember A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. So let's circle that one. There's one vowel in this word. What is it? Did you guess E? That's right. So we're going to circle the E. Remember, the E is a vowel. The other letters are consonants. And if we clap it out, our syllables melt. Remember that in every syllable, there's going to be one vowel. That was from a long time ago, wasn't it? Feels like that was months and months ago. Well, good job, boys and girls. See if you can create a message and send it to me too. I would love to see that. Well, this week, I want you to work on your reading and your math every day. Either play a math game or do some practice math sheets that I give you, and maybe even some seesaw if mom and dad say it's okay. Reading is very important, and so is math, because we use those things everywhere. And this week I have a special job for you. I want you to search for nonfiction books, okay? Nonfiction books. Do you remember what that is? They're books that will give you facts or information about something. So I snuck back into the class for a few minutes and I found one nonfiction book that I brought to show you. And there's some different things in nonfiction books that you won't find in our storybooks. They still have a title. They have an author. So that's good. This one is by Anne Schreiber, and it will give you the author. But there's also some other things, and I wonder if your books have the same thing that mine do. I know if you go on Epic, the National Geographic Kids, they have them online as well. Kind of interesting. Can you find a book with a table of contents at the front and a definitions at the back? Definitions are words that explains what the word is, so you know what it is. This one has a barb. It must be a type of bird, and it says something sharp and pointy like a hook. Interesting. So look and see if you can find nonfiction books, and I want you to see what kind of books you can discover. On Epic, there are some on fossils, on different animals, probably on rocks and different interesting things that you might be interested to learn a little bit more about. So those are your jobs this week, okay? Do your spelling, do your math and your reading. Tell me about your books that you're finding, especially if you find some good nonfiction books. That might be interesting. And remember that when you're doing your spelling, if mom and dad can't read it, then it's time for you to try to do it a little bit neater, okay? Work hard, listen to mom and dad, because they're my eyes and ears for to see what you are learning, and that helps me out a lot more. All right, have a great week. I will send you a few more videos and we'll see what else we can do this week. Bye.